Good afternoon. Hello. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing today on this fine Sunday? Hi. We're gonna do some chapter 4 today. Uh, so, about yesterday's news. about yesterday's news. Toby Fox is voicing a trans woman. So yeah, if you couldn't tell by my word salad of a go live notification, uh, yeah, all of those I threw in as many buzzwords as possible. What fucking timeline are we in right now? So yeah, there's gonna be a Homestuck animated pilot. I will not comment on anything about it because I have not finished Homestuck. So I don't I feel like I'm not qualified to have an opinion on some things. I mean, another like I guess other Homestuck related news. I finished Act 4 today, so yeah. Tobias Radiation versus Toby Fox. Who wins? Star Homestuck. Nice. Welcome to the club, I guess. Happy for you or sorry that happened. Happy people to share it. Yeah. I like how, all the I guess one thing that come out of the Homestuck situation, uh, just that I'm glad that it's getting more people to want to read it at least. The Homestuck situation is crazy. Day before it went down and all this happened, yeah. I said this yesterday as well. Like I chose a wild time to start reading Homestuck. Thank you very good luck. All right. Anyways, I need to do something I've desperately probably been needing to do for a while, and that is work on Chapter 4 any percent. I've worked on like every other Chapter 4 category, and by that I mean mostly all bosses, but should probably actually work on the main one. So let me just open up the game now. What Steam is that? How we're gonna be today? Is that how we're gonna be today, Steam? Let me reopen Steam. Is it really that hard to open a game, Steam? Watch, I can do it easily. I can do it easily. I don't need your fucking hours if this is how you're gonna be today. Watch, I can do this easily. Deltarune.exe. Whoa, the game opened! That's crazy. That's crazy. The game opened. Alright. I don't know what's up with Steam, where it just decides it doesn't want to open the fucking game. I haven't seen any discourse on Blue Sky. I've mostly just been seeing discourse on Twitter. Alright, anyways, let's just go ahead and... And it's still ridiculously long. What, True Reset glitch just, like, currently just over an hour? So, you know, about 15 minutes. Did you finish or start? I finished Act 4. Yeah, we're gonna start out with a glitch. I want to improve my glitched and glitchless any percent times for Chapter 4. Especially because these are like over a month old. I don't know what that is, but I could just, from the way you're talking about it, I can only assume it's horrifying. Longer. Shout out to True Reset, by the way, where we can't just have a normal True Reset category because both in True Reset specifically, both glitched and glitchless weird route is faster, just because of the main route version of the Chapter 4 Light World. There we go. Alright, time for Gwei. Funny moments with Gwei. I warned you about the stairs, bro. actually gonna kill somebody in Minecraft. What do you mean 15 TP? Wrong warp that makes you grow the beard. No, it's still the wrong warp that makes you old. It's just a chapter 4 version of the wrong warp that makes you old. They both make you old. It's just one's in chapter 3 and one's in chapter 4. The wrong warps that make you old. Funny Balthazar. So in an AC run, do you become a fossil? If you hit both. Luckily, in the AR glitched run I did the other day, I only hit one of them, so I only became old, but not a fossil. Shout out the corners. How do you feel about getting to the part where people say Homestuck finally gets good? I thought it was already good. Why is there a time spot here? Because it was dark. I think that's the explanation, is that it was dark. Imagine needing to do the wrong warp chain anymore. You can just do that. This is definitely me when I'm old. The amount of times she stepped on him, oh my god. I can't get over the fucking line. Can someone please step on me? I think radiation came out a bit there with that. Oh, I hate you. I hate you, boy. How dare you give me the fucking diamonds. And the big 25. You know the old shit Toby said. Huh. People finding out about radio. Also, when you see it. What are the enemies say? I think it's broken Chinese. I don't actually know what specifically it says, though. am more home to stuck. Alright, enjoy your being stuck at home. And thank you for the good luck, Jade. Alright. What are strategies for Jackenstein? I'm glad you asked. Pay attention. We're going fast. Taking tool. You're too true. The one in fucking 81. Yeah. Me too. Me too, game. Don't worry, I'll just wait out there. I'll just wait out for about 9 hours and then the turn will end. Don't worry, it's all fine. Oh damn, that's just straight for reset. What do I do in this situation? What do I do? I'm just gonna... Okay, I'm just gonna drop this in announcements in my server. I needed to share that. What are the odds that only Chris gets hit? 1 in 81. 2 1 in 3s and then a 1 in 9. And that is why it is called the Nefarious 1 in 81. Oh hey, the game finally opened through Steam. Steam decided to start working, I guess. So yeah, for 3 consecutive hits, it's a 1 in 81. Is also an irrecoverable time. That is like 32 TP in a fight where your TP gain is heavily restricted. .32 TP is basically like 2 turns of TP, essentially. Need to heal and still wait like... Yeah, we still have to wait like a turn or two. Because the heal wouldn't automatically put Chris up. I think they'd still need like a turn afterwards. 2 seconds of home. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna reset. I wasn't feeling the vibes. I wasn't feeling the vibes. It's all about the vibes, you know? Did I need to reset? No. I still did anyways. Would you recommend saving my tension items for a Titan? I mean, like, if you are not confident in your ability to dodge attacks in that fight, then yeah, it won't hurt. It definitely would not hurt. I'm trying to think of this from a casual perspective, because from a speedrun perspective, the tension items are way better in Jackenstein, just because they save a lot of time. But... yeah, sometimes you just gotta reset for the mental. You see? There, it was better. Ordering everything in case I need it for Chapter 7. Ha, the classic RPG mindset. Well, what if I need it later? Well, what if I need it again? What if I need... If you had reset powers, but you need to die to reset, how much would you use it? So anyways, there's this cool game called In Stars and Time. You relearn Chapter 4, it's hard to find out. I mean, like, there's not really much to relearn, because, like, there's, like, the new Titan strap, but it's also stupid fucking hard. In any percent specifically. The Balthazar's are you barely even need to learn. But the new Titan is like stupid fucking hard and only any percent. And maybe AR, I haven't tried it in solo AR. I've only done it in ACAR. Well, actually, in like AR glitch, just the same as any percent. In AR glitchless, you get power ban, so it's like a little easier. And then in AB, it's just way easier than old Titan. Does it lose time compared to old strat if you fail new strat in any percent? Depends on how badly you fail. For reference, every missed crit on a unleash turn is an extra turn in the fight overall. In any percent only. But yeah, one of the real benefits of the new Titan strats is that it frees you up to use the Tension Gem elsewhere. Yeah, like Titan Spawn, and then in Glitchless you use it in Fate Gerson. Glitch, you use it on Titan Spawn. Glitchless, you use it on Fate Gerson. Yeah, any percent Titan is just kind of stupid hard. So I just do an old Titan strats for any percent. It is very crit heavy. Now, in something like all bosses, it's way easier because it's not as crit dependent, and you know, the fight's just shorter. What makes it suck in any percent is just the fact that like you're taking more damage, and then also you know, you have to like you really do have to hit your crits, and you have like 0 leeway for like healing. Just get the phase 3 attacks. Yeah. So really, I mean, for me, it really, like, when I look, I just skipping phase 3 worms is really it. Because the phase 3 swarm isn't even that hard. The new Titan is a 2-cycle. That's why it's a lot easier for something like all bosses, because you don't have to hit as many crits. The crits aren't as important there in that version. So in any percent, new Titan is harder than old Titan, but in all bosses, new Titan is easier than old Titan. Oh yeah, ACWR as well, yeah. I mean, like, ACAR Glitchless I think is also easier, just because of Power Band. I have no idea about ACAR Glitch because I didn't want to, because I think ACAR Glitch is just the same as ACMR, where your advantage is just Iron Shackle. Yeah, you still get Tension Gem at any percent. It's just if you're doing new Titan, you use it on Titan Spawn. It makes Titan Spawn a one-turn fight. Who's ready to get 1 in 81? I still go for Tension Gym, even though I'm technically not saving time with it in other categories, just because, like, Tension Gym was already in my splits, so, you know, might as well. You know? Almost forgot what turn I was on. Bad. Just know what the next turn is. Should practice this turn some more.
Mamma mia!
Choo-choo. Bruh. Welcome to Jackenstein, where, like, dying is still a skill issue, but sometimes it's just more of a skill issue. No wonder they nerfed him. Yeah, I guess. I mean, to be fair, I am playing the hard fight, the hard version of the fight, by using Scaredy Cat. You know, the attack that lowers your defense. And, you know, playing fast. So yeah, like, Chapter 4 is just a test of getting past the second split and then getting past Titan. Okay, the easy way to do Jackenstein, defend all. I mean, if you, it depends. If you're using tension items, then, Tension Gem plus Tension Max is the easiest, because you only do, like, 2 attacks outside of the Unleash turn. If you're talking without items, then you just defend all every turn. Harder or easier than Chapter 3 overall? Chapter 4? Chapter 4 is harder. If you're talking about Jackenstein, question mark. I don't know, it's hard to compare the difficulty of one fight to an entire chapter. How did they live that? Built different. That wrong warp is like 20 seconds, by the way. I don't think it's like actually 20 seconds, but it's a lot. But yeah, this really is just get out of early game, beat Jackenstein, and then live Titan. Truly Toby Core. But yeah. That's why Chapter 4 is a very hard chapter to get into in terms of learning the speedrun. Because, like, you'd have, like, very little safety nets at any point. Like, your safety nets lose, like, minutes, basically. Like, having Jackenstein right at the start of the run is very brutal for solo Chapter 4. Doesn't sound that easy in a casual playthrough. No. You underestimate how much damage using Scaredy Cat is doing to overall. Also, you know, in casual play, you can also take the attacks as slow as you need. You know, I'm doing a speedrun, so I have to take the attacks fast. I have to weave through the cycles. At least they took the wrong warp chain out of the first part. That was always kind of annoying to have to nail. like nails that like wrong warp chain just to skip the encounter at the very start of the run. But now you can just skip the encounter, so the wrong warp chain is slower now. Like slower and or equals out. Don't actually remember which one. Pressing down arrow key. One of those things where it's just like, why did it take us a month to like even think of trying this, you know? It's different from right arrow. It's also just one of those things where like you wouldn't really think it would work at first. Because you have to lure the Balthazar up, then go down. Great temporarily. Hi, OMG, hi. I haven't been able to make it past Jackenstein. Hi. Martlet less surely. Flashlight for 2 frames. Yeah, I noticed. Bang. I got 1 turn save, at least. Why do they call me? That's so true. Why woke when Eepy? Also, I lowered my encoding settings on OBS, so hopefully we shouldn't have a PowerPoint incident like last time. I politically charge it, my battery is always low. Wait, fire? You're too true.
Mamma mia! Mamma
This game. Okay.
Mamma mia! Mamma!
2-2. Long. Bang.
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia. The benefits of being better at the fight. That. We did it. We made it out of early game. When I tell Martlet Bless, so true. Martlet Bless, third time's a charm, etc., etc. Streamer, you took it too short. Run, I have to leave, right? Surely not. If you die, I will kill you. Okay, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Good luck on Hard Titan. Good thing I'm doing Old Titan. Alright, time to miss the first wrong warp. I always gotta say time to miss the first wrong warp, you know, for, you know, reverse psychology. Ah, whatever. And hey, new farthest. How did you say 49 seconds? It's called being better at the fight. This is a month-old PB. It's like he's in some King of 1 month-old PB. Like, this PB was, like, pre-GDQ. So... See what I do wrong now. Ah. There's like a new Titan strat. And, yeah. A way to skip Balthazar without having to do the wrong warp chain. I mean, did you get those Bogos Benton? Thank you for good luck. Ah. Hi there, welcome in. Smile, you're on TV. Smile under friend? Wait, Smile on OGG? Easy. Easy video game. Non-human design. That's cool. Oh, they made it. I hate that. Just reversing everyone. Why you gotta make everyone else human just so Chris can be a monster? It's like clipping an angel's wings, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Hey, yo, that looks like the battle pet. I love buffered wrong warps. Amphibia mentioned. Just in case. There we go. Yo, nice second sanctuary. Alrighty. Alright, time for the third sanctuary. Okay, I have to explode now. No, wait, no. Don't explode. Boom. No. SpongeBob Patrick Squidward, Mr. Krabs. SpongeBob Patrick Squidward, Mr. Krabs. SpongeBob Patrick Squidward, Mr. Krabs. What's up, Patrick? Squidward, Mr. Krabs. Alright, yeah, get up from your little nap. Alright, bye! Bye, I love you. I guess. Alright, time for Singular Gwei. Alright. This time to sparing every enemy counter force everywhere we're fighting. When it comes to what we do for any percent, if you get both turn saves, it's like 12 seconds on Gwei. If you miss both turn saves, it evens out. It evens out. Turn saves on Gwei. If you were fighting Gwei, if you're like doing fight strats, Gwei will always be 2 turns long. If you're doing spare strats, depending on which attack you get, it will be harder to graze the amount you need to get the 2 turn. So that's why it's considered RNG. Yeah, you go for tire on Gui. You tire the bottom one, S action, R action, the top one, Grace to 16, Exorcism, Spare, Pacify. The problem is that you need 16 TP for Pacify to be able to do the 2-turn. And some attacks are way harder to graze than others. Well, I mean, right now is not the best time because, I do need to focus for the end of the game. Spend all menuing so hard when you actually need to do it. Alright. Lock in. Now it's time for the hard part of the run. for your good luck, Matt. Oh yeah, 51%. I would have gotten it, I think, if I hit those 2 crits right there. Oh well. Fortune miscrit. It happens. Really good split, I'm guessing. We will find out. I'm going to assume this was better than my PB. Now, this is an old PB, so... I know my Titans were not that good back then. You know, you totally could. You totally could mod it to be that. Bestie gonna bot me in this too. Fuck. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Bestie. Alright, I think I'm saving a bit of time here. How's it going? It's going good. Yeah, saved like 11 seconds. That's fair. Yeah, that checks out. Oh, got to run chapter 4. I've been neglecting chapter 4. Specifically any percent. I've been neglecting any percent a lot. I've at least given some love to all bosses. Mostly just because I like all bosses. Gorson is fun, and also Titan is way easier. Yeah, no, Jackenstein's like the biggest hurdle. I've had to sit down and do a lot of Jackenstein practice just to like get my movement down for some attacks. And even then, still not perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to clean up my chapter 3 and 4 so they're better in all chapters. Although specifically chapter 4, I definitely do need to like focus a lot more on. My chapter 3 is fine. It's funny how like 80% of my time save in this run was just from Jackenstein. I saved like 59, like not 50, 49 seconds in Jackenstein, and then over the course of the rest of the run, saved like 20 seconds. Alright. But yeah, Chapter 4 is definitely one of those chapters where you just gotta, like, focus time on it to get better. Especially with climbing. But, like, Chapter 4 can be brutal. Like, Jackenstein so early into the run is just, like, brutal. Especially if you get 1 in 81 on Jackenstein. That's just, like, what do you do in that situation? Like, what do you fucking do? Yeah, climbing is like also just like a weird, this big like nebulous cloud of time save where it's just like, all right, what the fuck do I do here? And it's all like, there's like so many cycles you got as well with climbing. And it's like, I find it very easy to like mess up small movements in climbing as well. Like, oh no, like I tapped up like a bit too early, so I stopped before I meant to, you know. Like the Tension Gym room cycle, like getting the perfect cycle for that, it just looks so hard. Yeah, I think it's just like hitting the right cycle. It's one of those things where like I'm always doing it in runs, at least in solo chapter 4. I'm not doing it in ACAB-G because it already wasn't in my splits. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just like the timing of it all. And then like Titan Climbs is just like, you know, like what they're so big. It's like there's so many paths to take and like trying to figure it out. I did say I was gonna do glitched and glitchless, so glitchless I have a lot more time save in, especially because of Balthazar. A lot more time saving glitchless. So, and hey, I don't have to worry about resetting to the first wrong warp. Yeah, Chapter 4 early game is tough, especially if you're wanting to play optimally, because then you also have to throw in resets for, like, the wrong warps, not getting 2-turn Gwei. Double two turn Gwei is evil, yeah. I've only ever gotten both, like, 2 turns in one run, and I think it's my AB glitched PB. I got both turn saves. Normally I either get one or the other, but, like, rarely ever both. And it's like, double diamonds sucks, you know? But, like, at least with double diamonds, you know you aren't getting to 16. It's like diamonds plus fire that's, like, painful sometimes. Because, like, you know you can get to 16 on that pretty easily, but, like, sometimes the diamonds just fucking snipe you. Good aim. Good aim. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Knight! So one thing I'm kind of forgetting, like, the second sanctuary climbs. Kind of forgetting about that. Like, the second one, especially, I feel like, can be especially tough, because, like, if you want to play it optimally, I think you have to, like, damage tank. Which can be hard when you're also trying to preserve HP. Yeah, vibes. The vibes of that particular hit. It was the vibes. It's like, why did the fucking diamonds give so little TP as well? Like, it's not even that, like, you get, like, it's just hard to, like, graze the diamonds. They also just give, like, no TP. Alright. Alright, this time I won't reset to Gwei. sure do love when the knight sends the swords in places where they cannot hit me. All right. At least that time, it just didn't even give me the false hope. Everyone's day, but my day's been going fine. Alrighty. It's over there. Alright, sorry about that. I got one. 1 out of 2. That seems to be the average. Yeah, you know, just saving a bit of time. I may save a bit of time, but it's Jackenstein time. So, you know. Alright.
You're too bright. Mamma mia.
Can you, like, stop being, like, in bad positions, please? Look.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, no, I love the pumpkin guys. Yeah, Scaredy Cat makes Jackenstein talk faster. Lowers your defense, but makes you move way faster. Alright. Not my best Jackenstein, especially because the unleashed turds being a little annoying. Could have been much better, but it's fine. person going true reset would be die, then get scared. Yeah, yep, you just, you activate the you're taking too long on the second turn and then die to that. And then you just do the fight as normal. Alright. Well, now things are going to be smooth sailing for a bit. For this run, you aren't allowed to use previous chapter data for any run, other than all chapters. It was kind of an evil starting pattern. Dude, what the hell? Oh my god, I did that, of course. Nice fucking hitbox. And even if I didn't mess up an instinctually fight, that still would have been enough for a reset, because I already lost. They were both awake. Alright, back to the Jack Mines. mean, this shit happens. It's chapter 4 is hard. Chapter 4 is by far and away the hardest single chapter run. It's why there's like so little runs compared to every other chapter. Look, chapter 3 and 4 released at the same time. Chapter 3 any percent has like a lot of runs. Like, I think it's over 100 now. Chapter 4, last time I checked, is at 25 runs for any percent glitched. Bang. spooky old. I'm old. Alright. Okay, Gwei. And double diamonds. Well, let me down easy at least. When you fucking see it, god damn it. Okay, Jackenstein. Lock in. And reset. Why are you checking? You are losing 500 million years now. And see, it was a masterful plan because I didn't want 727 on my splits. Of course. It's actually my masterful plan to make stream as uneventful as possible by playing the first 10 minutes of Chapter 4 over and over again. Genius. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yep, I was definitely not holding on control. Thank you for the good luck. And enjoy your runing. Yo, Horchie, thank you for the raid. Just in time to watch the first 10 minutes of Chapter 4. I love Chapter 4 early game. By dying to Jane Mantle's Ice. Damn, that hurts. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Alright, well, at least the knight actually learned how to aim this run. They found their eyes. Thank you for the good luck. I'm currently stuck in Chapter 4 early game hell. I got a PB in any percent glitch, so now I'm trying to get one in glitchless. To practice wrong warps. Make sure you're holding down, like, the run and menu buttons when you're doing them. I just don't go for DBIS. I already listen. Yeah, resetting the cooking is already enough, and then an AB where you also have to do sword 1 right after. Like I just want to play the video game, man. I want to run more 3AB, but I do need to focus on getting better at Chapter 4. Because Chapter 4 is like a nebulous void full of time save for me. That I just have to like actually put the effort into getting better at. Outside of like the fights. before move speed. Spare S action, R action menuing is definitely something you gotta get used to. Despite being such a simple menu, it's like way hard, harder than it looks sometimes. I have experience from ARG because of mouse. Chapter 2 ARG. I know there's like another fucking Pippin spare, but I never learned it. It's like a little faster because like I don't know. With the fucking dice or whatever. Yeah, that's like the one that's like a little faster, but I'm not good at bet. Like, I just, you know, could not interact with bet in a way that gave a meaningful amount of spare percentage. Like, at that point, why not just do the one I know how to do? So, yeah, I can do that, Shirley. You see, your first mistake was watching a world record. You see, your first mistake was watching a Mario Man run. Just kidding, just kidding. I always respect the people who, like, are learning the, like, on something like I'm confused by it a little, but also I do respect the people who dive into the deep end immediately with harder strats. Like, on some hand, I do respect it a little, even if it confuses me. You're on already beat. No, you just, like, learn in general. Watch multiple runs, not just world record. That's always my best advice. Don't just watch world record and call it a day. Watch multiple runs from around your skill level, watch other runs, you know. Mess around with stuff yourself to find out what works for you. Dude. I'm not fucking checking Jack again.
You're too bright. Mamma mia.
Cycles off because I got confused on turn order. Yippee. Oh my god. Alright. I'll give it a few more fucking tries. I can't take this. I can't take chapter 4 for much longer. Sitting through the same fucking 10 minutes just to see if I can get a run existing. That's the thing with Chapter 4 is that, like, solo Chapter 4 specifically, I have to add. I have to add this specifically for solo Chapter 4 because Jackenstein's way easier in all chapters. But like it does feel a little annoying that like Jackenstein is just just the wall, and it's just like early in the run, so you know you reset if you fuck it up. But also, like, it's deep enough in that, like, constantly resetting to it, it's draining because it takes, like, 9 minutes to get to Jackenstein. Chapter 4 can be very draining. Like, I'll give Chapter 3 this. Like, as much as I hate cooking, and I think cooking is worse than Jackenstein, at least, like, with Chapter 3, like, it feels a bit more, it feels like a bit more interactive. Also, cooking is only 6 minutes into the run, as opposed to, 10. Because, like, Chapter 4, yeah, there's plenty of gameplay in those first 10 minutes, but also there's, like, an equal amount of cutscenes. But at least, like, you know, in Board 1, you're straight into the mess, and, like, you're constantly playing up until cooking. So it's not numbing my brain when I have to watch cutscenes. Because I like Chapter 4, it's fun, but it's just like, ooh. Also, another thing is that, like, at least cooking has an out. Like, if you just want to play the video game, you can just eat the time lost from cooking. Except for, like, AB or whatever, where you do kind of need to get fast cooking. But, like, any percent or whatever, you know, like, if you're just tired of resetting to cooking and you just want to play the video game, you can just eat that time loss and just, like, play the game. You know, experience something else. Jackenstein is a hard wall. Yeah, Homestuck is longer than the Bible. Yeah, taken down last week. I mean, that is just the longest piece of literature. What if the Bible is just an interpretation of Homestuck? Gerson speech bubble. Ah. Of course they're on. You know what? I missed both turn saves, so this is gonna be the run that makes it past Jackenstein. Okay, you know what? I'll take it just to get out of Chapter 4 early game. We need to actually open the door. Alright, it's been 9 minutes. Time to decide if my run gets to live or not.
You're too true. Mamma mia.
I want to live.
Mamma mia!
Do a joke. Yay! Chat, we get to play the game!
Mamma mia!
We made it past the first 10 minutes!
Mamma mia!
We got out of ruins. Oh, I can already feel my soul healing. Finally got into the time signatures. Alright. Even if I run into a missile, I'm gonna keep going. I wanna play the video game. I wanna see Second Sanctuary. And other sentences spoken by the utterly deranged. Freedom. Freedom? Motif? Wait a second. Also, I just realized, what did I say? The run where I miss both Gwei turn saves is the run I make it past Jackenstein. Nope, wrong one. Wrong way. Wrong way, streamer. Alright, I'll fucking take anything. As long as I'm playing something that isn't the first 10 minutes of the game. Saw a water cooler wanted to go get an eye exam a few days ago. Felt my brain. me just seeing a water cooler in general. The fucking picture of me taking a selfie in front of a water cooler at GDQ. We're so cooled. Alright. Chat, who's ready to actually do Second Sanctuary? To like actually do another part of the game. my god. December. December. Like, if it actually glitches as bad because you can't do the buffered wrong warp out of the office. Specifically that wrong warp though. Realize I didn't heal. Alright, just gotta survive Winglid. Yeah, I use my Pro Controller to hold down control. There's also sticky keys as well. Are in their second season. Hi, Oakley. Or welcome back, I guess. Okay, I have mine displayed through BTTV. So I had to think for a moment. So I had to stop because my brain hurt. What reading Homestuck does to you. Is there any reason not to hold down shift? Are you like depends on the chapter. Chapter 3, there's no reason to let go of shift, I'm pretty sure. Chapter 4, you have to be able to take off X and also C for puzzles. Optimizing this climb sounds like hell. With all the fucking damage boosting you probably end up having to do. At least you get to listen to this. Alright, anyway, shout out to the enemy that spawns right here, but only after you only if you re-enter this room. Shout out to that enemy. Tony's final trick. Finally, I think I like just like calling everything Tony's final trick. I think it's funny. Field of Ash. What do you mean? Is Toby Fox beaming Deltarune spoilers into your dreams? This one through chapter 6 in a vision. It's called. No way. Are you saying? Could you say that during chapter 6 you might be stuck at home? Homestuck, if you will. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm not doing in the gym. I don't know. I want to feel something. I grabbed the Tension Gem, but I'm doing old Titan strats because any percent Titan hard. Guys, I should totally press R right now. Clueless. If you accidentally if you press R during that cutscene, it just restarts the fight because of a debug function that they accidentally left in. It's just active during that cutscene for whatever reason. Also, if you press spacebar during Jackenstein, you can see the hitboxes, like on the unleash turns. Although that is banned, because you know, debug function. Anyways, blue Ralse, am I right? Is pressing R allowed? I mean, if you want to lose a few minutes, yeah. Why would anyone ever think it's a good idea? True. Yeah, technically it shouldn't be allowed, but you know, it loses time, so... SpongeBob, Patrick Stewart, Mr. Krabs. Bruh. I didn't tap up enough. No. SNS. I remember, I've played all recruits. I've played all recruits. I know your tricks, Tony. Yeah, that one was on me. I just did not tap up enough. That's some unfortunate time loss to incur right at the end of the run, but it's fine. That one was total. It was just totally on me. Bum, bum, bum. I love the roaring. These are miners, by the way. Minors and another children because they aren't children. These, like, technically, I feel like a teenager is different from a child in terms of maturity, you know? Like, still a minor, but, you know. We call adults majors. I've been saying this for years. Moves that fountain inch over. Fucking nerd face. Scare track. Getting Titan's ass. Thank you, Marcy. Also, hi. Does the Titan even have an ass? The questions that keep us up at night. These are the questions Tony is too afraid to answer. Okay, I gotta lock in. I'm having an ass. Sadly, I'm gonna be losing time because of that encounter. the extra encounter I got, but it's fine. Yeah, it checks out. Alright. Let's see if I can at least save some time on Titan. That was a throw. Okay. That was the biggest throw imaginable. That was the worst possible thing I could have done. That was the single worst thing I could have done in that situation. I think that was actually the worst play I could have made. Oh well. Titan's a bitch. The fight's hard. What can I say? Old Titan, you know, Old Titan is easier than New Titan for any percent, but I never said it still wasn't hard. So, well, anyway, I still got a PB out of this. I got a glitched PB. So, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.